The Beverly Wilshire Hotel was buzzing with anticipation weeks before the annual charity gala. Invitations had been sent out to the nation's most influential figures, politicians, business leaders, and celebrities alike. This event, a cornerstone of the social calendar, promised a night of glamour and philanthropy. Among the RSVPs was a name that piqued everyone's interest: Hunter Biden. Known for his charisma and controversy, his attendance was sure to add unpredictability to the night. At the same time, a quieter name was listed: Barron Trump. The youngest member of the Trump dynasty, Barron rarely attended such events, preferring to remain out of the limelight. His decision to attend sparked whispers. Why now? What was his purpose? Across the country, preparations for the gala were in full swing. Designers raced to complete outfits for the elite, chefs curated extravagant menus, and security teams worked tirelessly to ensure the event went smoothly. Hunter Biden, in his penthouse suite, reviewed a list of jokes prepared by his staff. He was determined to own the stage, seeing the gala as an opportunity to remind people of his charm. Meanwhile, Barron Trump prepared differently. In his New York apartment, he reviewed the charity's mission and quietly thought about his appearance. He had no jokes prepared, no grand speeches in mind. He only wanted to observe and contribute. On the evening of the gala, the Beverly Wilshire Hotel transformed into a palace of elegance. Chandeliers sparkled, casting golden light on the attendees as they stepped out of luxury cars. Hunter Biden arrived in a black limousine, his entrance grand and boisterous. Cameras flashed as he offered charming waves to the press, his tuxedo perfectly tailored. Barron Trump arrived quietly, slipping into the venue with his security detail. Dressed in a navy suit, he exuded calm confidence. Few noticed his entrance, but those who did remarked on his composure. Inside, the ballroom was a masterpiece of design. Guests mingled, champagne flutes in hand, while a live orchestra played soft melodies. Conversations buzzed, from lighthearted banter to serious discussions about the evening's cause. Hunter Biden was already drawing attention, moving from group to group with an air of confidence. His laughter echoed as he shared witty remarks. Across the room, Barron Trump stood by a table, politely engaging in conversations with guests who approached him. He was an enigma, tall, composed, and observant. The gala officially began with a welcome speech from the event's host, a prominent philanthropist. Silent auctions followed, with guests generously bidding on exclusive items. Musical performances added charm to the evening, and heartfelt speeches reminded everyone of the gala's purpose: to support underprivileged communities. Hunter Biden, seated at a prime table, whispered jokes to his companions, eliciting occasional laughter. Barron Trump, seated near the back, listened intently to the speeches, nodding occasionally in agreement. As the evening progressed, the MC announced an impromptu icebreaker, a tradition at the gala. Selected guests would take the stage to share jokes or anecdotes. It was meant to be lighthearted but often carried a hint of competition. Hunter Biden's hand shot up immediately. "I'll go first," he said, striding confidently to the stage. The crowd cheered politely, curious about what he had in store. Hunter began with harmless jokes about high society, poking fun at the extravagance of the evening. The audience chuckled, enjoying his wit. But then his tone shifted. With a mischievous glint in his eye, he scanned the crowd. "You know," he began, "it's not every day you share a room with such towering legacies." His gaze landed on Barron Trump. The room grew tense as Hunter continued, his smirk growing. "Take young Barron Trump over there. Tall, handsome, born into fame. But I wonder, what's it like to grow up with a name bigger than your personalities?" The room fell silent. Some guests exchanged uneasy glances, while others focused on Barron, who remained still. Hunter laughed awkwardly, sensing the discomfort. "Come on, folks. It's all in good fun," he said, raising his glass. Barron didn't flinch. His expression was calm, unreadable. The tension in the room was palpable, like the air before a storm. Slowly, Barron Trump stood. The crowd instinctively parted as he walked toward the stage. Each step was measured, his posture impeccable. Whispers rippled through the room. What was he going to do? Hunter watched with a mixture of amusement and unease. "Well, this is unexpected," he quipped, trying to regain control. Reaching the stage, Barron extended his hand. Hunter hesitated before handing him the microphone. The room held its breath as Barron turned to face the audience. When he spoke, his voice was steady and deep. "Thank you, Mr. Biden, for your kind words," he began, his tone laced with subtle sarcasm. The audience chuckled softly. Barron continued, "Legacies aren't just names. They're about how we treat others and whether we can look in the mirror and say, 'I did something meaningful today.'" Barron's words hung in the air, profound and precise. Hunter's grin faltered. The audience was captivated. Barron turned to Hunter, his gaze calm but piercing. "Instead of making people laugh at someone else's expense, why not lift others up?" he said. The room erupted in applause. Barron handed the microphone back to Hunter and walked off the stage, his confidence unwavering. The energy in the room shifted dramatically. Guests whispered about Barron's composure and wisdom. Even the journalists, initially uninterested in the quiet teenager, began scribbling notes furiously. Hunter, still on stage, attempted to recover. "Well, folks, I guess I've been put in my place," he said, but his joke fell flat. As Barron returned to his table, guests approached him, offering congratulations and praise. He accepted their words graciously, remaining humble. Across the room, Hunter sat quietly, swirling his drink, his earlier confidence diminished. By the next morning, clips of Barron's response had gone viral. Social media was flooded with praise for his poise and maturity. Hashtags like #BarronTrump and #leadership trended. Even critics of the Trump family acknowledged his grace. The Gala's organizers reported an unexpected surge in donations the following day. Many contributors cited Barron's words as their inspiration. His response had not only salvaged the evening but elevated its purpose. News outlets replayed Barron's speech, dissecting its significance. Commentators debated what his words meant for the Trump family's legacy and the younger generation. "Last night, an 18-year-old taught us all a lesson in leadership," one journalist wrote. When asked about the moment, Barron remained humble. "I just said what felt right," he told a reporter. For him, it wasn't about making headlines, it was about standing by his values. Hunter Biden, meanwhile, stayed out of the spotlight. Those close to him noted a shift in his demeanor, a newfound humility, perhaps inspired by Barron's words. Barron's actions became a talking point in schools and youth organizations. Clips of his speech were used to teach lessons about respect, composure, and the power of words. In the end, the gala wasn't remembered for its luxury or its celebrity attendees. It was remembered for a moment of grace and leadership. Barron Trump had turned a potential humiliation into a profound message, proving that true character shines brightest in the spotlight.